Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brandon, and I'm here to tell you why this new shoe is about to be your next old reliable shoe. Alright everybody, Brandon here from Roadrunner Sports, and today I'm with the New Balance FuelCell Rebel. And this shoe, I don't know, there's a lot of things to say about this shoe, so I guess we'll start with the tech of the shoe, and then we'll move on to the performance, just so we have a little structure to this. Okay, so starting up top, we have a jacquard mesh. And this mesh is extremely breathable, and it has a Bootie Construction. It really just slips right on like a sock. A lot of shoes say Bootie Construction, and what they really mean is they only have the knit construction here by the ankle. This shoe really goes all in with the Bootie Construction, and you have the full knit upper, and it really hugs on your ankle just like a sock would, but it's not tight and uncomfortable. It's really the perfect fit. And then here you can see on the sides, both the lateral and medial sides, we have this this knitting that really adds as a reinforcement construction here on the sides. And I'm not sure what the science is behind it, but it felt very snug on my runs. And then here on the top, I really like the design and just the overall look and feel of how the eyelets are completely woven into it. You can see, looks like a piece of yarn or kind of like a bungee cord sewed in with yarn to give you that flexibility on the eyelet, so you can pull tight, but you still have that really light weightness up top. Moving on to the midsole, we have this FuelCell foam, and it is extremely comfortable. When I step, it feels like a piston, almost like it deflates and pumps you back forward. I really thought that was awesome. And a big story with the midsole here. Now you can see the shape of it. I guess it's kind of hard to see, but here on the lateral side, you can see this wedge. You can see it pretty well there. This wedge, that's the huge story with this shoe. Like, why does this shoe have this big wedge on the side of it? And we'll get to that in a second. And then moving on to the outsole, you can see that they have this crystallized rubber here in the forefoot, all the way to the transitioning of your, or I guess where most people are striking, and then a little bit there in the heel. So not a ton of rubber on the outsole, but I think they're all in the right places. And then we have kind of a, I'm not sure what the material it is, but it's a plate in the middle that kind of bounces you forward as well. And that also is really helping with that piston motion where it feels like you're, well, you know, you're deflating and it's pumping you forward. So I've really been liking this shoe so far. I've taken it on 2 7-mile runs. New Balance says that this shoe is perfect for like a 5K or a 10K, like to get, you know, your new PRs. Like, this is your fast shoe. It's 7 ounces. And I tend to agree with them. I myself would say I'm totally comfortable. I would take this all the way up to a half marathon. If I want a PR, this is the type of shoe that I would do it. So I would say go all the way up to a half marathon in this shoe. But now let me tell you a little bit about the performance of this shoe. So right away, I've had my hands on this before, just kind of in the store, but I was really excited to get my feet into it. And when my foot slipped in, it felt like a, I don't know, kind of, you're putting like a wetsuit, just morphs to you. Feel like Spider-Man. You're like really nice and secure, and you feel like you can do all sorts of like crazy moves in it. That's how I felt with my foot in this shoe. It just slides right in. You're like, oh, like I'm at home. This is a good, really comfortable shoe. The last is really well done. So I was excited to get on the road. So then I got on the road, and right away it really just felt like that old reliable shoe that I was talking about in the beginning of the video. So you get in this shoe, and right away you just, it's really perfect if you're a midfoot to toe striker. So that's why they're advertising it for kind of a shorter distance speeds, because that's where you're going a lot faster. So I tend to take these on faster runs. That's why I said I've only gone up to like 7 miles, because I want to go fast in this shoe. This is a shoe that I really want to be pushing myself. I'm striking up here, not kind of back here, and I'm just going. So with this shoe, I really felt that it really took me back to like my old my athlete days, where all my runs were short and fast. So I just would take minimalist shoes and just go. So this really felt like it had that minimalist feel, but it gave me all that cushion in return that I was missing in those shoes. And usually I talk about like the technology the technology I have, but with this shoe, it really just, I didn't feel it. It just helped me go. I really love this shoe. What else can we say about this shoe? I mean, this shoe is awesome. I'm ready to take it on some more runs. This has been one of my favorite shoes that I've tried. I'm ready to put it into my rotation for those short, fast days. I think everyone out there should give this a try. Go ahead and try it out actually at Roadrunner Sports. So with Roadrunner Sports, we have our 90-day fit guarantee. So you can go to the store, you can order it online, and you can try it out for up to 90 days. If it's not right for you, send it back to us, and we'll get you the right shoe for you And that's what I was forgetting. Sorry, let's rewind a little bit. Still try the shoe out for 90 days, but adding on one more thing, the wedge. Sorry, how could I forget that? You see the wedge here on the outsole. That's the big story, the wedge. How could I forget that? The wedge of the shoe, I was really curious onto if I was gonna have any impact on the shoe, or if I was gonna be placing any impact there, because most shoes I'm running in do not have they don't have that wedge. Obviously most shoes anyone running doesn't have it, so you never know that you would need that. But when I'm rounding my corners going quickly, especially when I'm out in like city blocks or just like in suburban blocks, I want to round a corner quickly. You're really glad that you have this edge and that extra traction. And you can see all the way here to the edge, like I've been using it. The tread is getting dirty all the way over there, because that's the science of your foot when you're taking that rounded edge. So when you're out there moving quickly, there's really not any other shoe on the market that's going to give you that. That's going to give you that quick turn on the corners and give you that grip the whole time. So this is the perfect shoe, like I said, for going quick, going fast. And this extra wedge on the side, it's not adding any extra weight. Remember, 7.3 ounces, but it's giving you a lot in return when you're taking those corners. So FuelCell Rebel, baby. Check this shoe out. I already told you guys about the 90 days, so go ahead and get this shoe. Try it for 90 days. Let us know what you think. If you have any questions, I'm really excited for you guys to try it, because I tried this out and I was really blown away. So I can't wait for you guys to have that same feeling. Nothing like that new shoe feel. All right, take it easy.